What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Lauren if you're new here, and welcome back to Taylor Swift Tuesday. Thank you so much for all the love on my last video and for being patient with me. I've been dealing with some pretty severe hand, wrist, and actually now arm and neck pain, and it's kept me from writing scripts, filming, making YouTube videos, and I so apologize. I did say in a comment in last week's TST that I would be doing a live stream last weekend. I didn't get around to doing that because my hands hurt so bad. I apologize, but I am figuring out ways to deal with it. Like today, for example, if you're not following me on social media, make sure you are, but on my Instagram, I talked about my first experience today getting acupuncture and cupping. Yeah. This is what I did today, and I talked all about it. And honestly, it's been a few hours since I've had my first session, and my hands are already feeling so much pain relief. And so on that note, I want to give a huge shout out to my amazing and incredible Patreons. You guys basically purchased my very first treatment session today, and I am so thankful to you. My hands are thankful to you. My entire channel and script writing and future videos are very, very thankful to you. By the way, if you've been considering mulling around the idea of joining my Patreon, now's the time to do so. And let me give you 2 exciting reasons why. Number 1, I started a Patreon Discord group chat, which is basically just like a big group text message where we get to talk about all things Taylor Swift, life, anything we want. And then number 2, I'm so excited to announce that I will be posting my long lost Reputation album reaction on my Patreon. I don't actually know how long you've been following me, but way back when, the night that the Reputation album came out, I decided to live stream a listening party on YouTube before I understood YouTube and copyright, and that little stunt of mine got my video taken down, and I got my very first copyright strike on my channel. And ever since then, that footage has just been sitting there hanging out on my external hard drive. I honestly really wish that I could repost it on YouTube, but YouTube will not let me. So I'm excited to be dropping it this Thursday on my Patreon, and it's only $5 to join, and you'll be supporting me, this channel, and it's such a fun community, guys. I love what we're building right now. If you want to support me and what I'm doing on this channel, please come over and join us on my Patreon, or you can also support me via my PayPal link down below, my Venmo information, if you want to help me in my efforts to make my desk set up a little bit more ergonomical so that this hand pain will never come back. That's the goal right now. That would be so amazing. I love you guys. Now let's get into TST. Now, I will be giving you an update on the Taylor versus Scooter issue and what's been happening over this past week, but I first want to start off today's TST with some happier stories before I get into all of that negative energy, because trust me, we're gonna get into it. First things first, it's July 9th. Happy Last Kiss Day. Many moons ago, a young Taylor Swift wrote one of my top 5 favorite Taylor Swift songs, Last Kiss, about how she ran off the plane that July 9th. The beat of her heart, she could still feel your arms. Oh my god, I just absolutely love that song and those lyrics. So yeah, happy Last Kiss Day. Okay, that sounds a lot more morbid than it's supposed to, but I just really wanted to mention it to you guys. I thought it was very, very relevant. And are you guys so excited for Wednesday? If you didn't already know, Taylor Swift will be headlining the Amazon Prime Days concert this Wednesday. And if you have an Amazon Prime membership, you can watch it. She'll be performing along with Dua Lipa, Becky G, and SZA, and Jane Lynch will be hosting. How incredible is that? So many powerful women are about to be on that stage, and I'm here for it. Amazon Prime members, you can stream the free concert starting at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Wednesday. That means you can watch it on your phone, on the Prime Video app, or your computer, and even your smart TV. And if you don't catch the live stream, you can just go back and watch it after the fact. So awesome. Who else is gonna be watching it live out there? I'm gonna be back home in Colorado at the time, so hopefully I'll be able to catch it live, because Billboard has actually come out and said that they are expecting Taylor Swift to play some unreleased music from the Lover album. Whoa, I really hope that happens. We really need some new Taylor Swift music. After all that negative crap, we definitely need this. I hope that it's true. And also, I hope that everybody had a lovely 4th of July. It's like another Taylor Swift holiday in my book. I definitely did. My friends and I got a bunch of girls together. We rented a yacht and we went on the water, and it was just so very American and fun with our bathing suits and flip-flops. Also, guys, that reminds me. Fun fact, today's Taylor Swift Tuesday is sponsored by Reef. Reef literally makes my favorite flip-flops. I'm not kidding when I say that I have owned multiple pairs of Reef flip-flops for years, longer than I'd like to admit. And right now, actually, they started a petition to get the flip-flop emoji added to the emoji keyboard in 2020. I honestly can't believe that there isn't already an emoji flip-flop. So I thought this would be a really fun/funny cause to be a part of. So thank you so much to Wreath for being today's sponsor, and I hope to be using the flip-flop emoji very, very soon. But let me know in the comments below what you guys did for 4th of July, because it really is one of my favorite holidays. And like I said, this holiday always reminds me of Taylor Swift and the epic parties she used to throw. Sadly, that hasn't happened in 3 years, but it looks like Taylor Swift did enjoy herself this year. She was photographed getting off of a plane in New York with Martha Hunt, the girls from Haim, and a few other friends. And Taylor reportedly spent the holiday weekend with her girls in St. Thomas in the Caribbean. Must be nice. And the reason that we know this is because some paparazzis photographed her and her friends getting off of her private jet in NYC, but they were all covering their faces with umbrellas, clearly not wanting to be seen. So out of respect for Taylor's privacy and not wanting to distribute these paparazzi photos any further, I will not be showing those photos to you, but I can show you a link in my description to the shoes she was wearing in this, right? That's okay, right? Because she was once again wearing tennis shoes by Stella McCartney. Guys, Taylor has been rocking so much Stella McCartney swag lately. I'm so excited to find out what their clothing collab could be about. Speaking of which, in today's segment of Steal Swift Style, linked down below, you will find the Stella McCartney shoes that Taylor Swift wore, the Stella McCartney sunglasses that she wore in this photo, and the dress from Reformation that she's wearing in this Instagram photo as well. She posted this picture last week and she captioned it Friday Calmness. Ironically, it was the Friday before her Tumblr post on Sunday, and I mean, that's just very random coincidence, I guess. But if you do want to steal Taylor Swift's look, I have a link to the exact sunglasses that she's wearing down below and 5 other affordable versions of these sunglasses. Guys, I scoured the internet looking for almost identical copycats of these sunglasses, and I found a ton of them ranging from literally $5 to $100. So go check out those links. They're very cute for summertime. And yes, like I said, the Reformation dress is linked down below, and I found an affordable version for $60 of this dress as well. Again, both of these items perfect for summertime. I just love her style, and let me know how you guys are liking this segment of Steal Swift Style, and if you guys have any requests of certain items that she's worn, and maybe I can find a copycat for you. But I am happy that Taylor Swift got a chance to relax this holiday weekend, and there are some people out there saying that, oh, she fled the country after all the drama. Here's what I have to say to that. According to a source, Taylor loves a good sun vacation. One of her favorite spots to visit is the Caribbean islands. She's been many times in the past, truth, and her July 4th vacation was long planned. It had nothing to do with her getting away from the drama. So, bam, that's what I have to say to that. Okay, can't snap. That kind of hurt. God. And then earlier this morning, Taylor released on her official YouTube account another behind the scenes from the You Need to Calm Down music video, and you guys, you've got to go check it out. I love this so much. It's just, again, it's so nice to just see her wandering around on set, how this entire music video came to be, and I just really love watching her genuine interactions with the cast and crew. She's just truly so grateful and nice to every single person working on her music video, and I love that it's clearly a team effort. She's not the kind of diva to walk on set and be like, okay, direct me. It's very clear that Taylor Swift did a lot of this directing, so make sure you go check out that behind the scenes video. And then here's another little exciting tidbit news, because it's kind of shorter, but according to Google Play, Taylor Swift's Lover album is 54 minutes and 4 seconds long, making it Taylor Swift's 4th longest studio album. Woohoo! I don't really know if there's a way to like confirm this. I mean, the only way is to wait until August 23rd when the album is released, but that's amazing. I feel like when you say according to Google Play, that means that it's real. But again, it's the internet. It could all be lies. I could be lying right now. I don't know. Moving on. Okay, now let's talk about some of the things that have been happening since last week's Taylor versus Scooter drama, because a lot has happened. Since then, a broader conversation has been started, which I'm so happy about because that was Taylor's entire reason for her Tumblr post, to elicit change in a positive way. Multiple celebrities and public figures have come forward praising Taylor Swift for speaking up about this issue and how it needs to change. There are tons and tons of people who've been coming out in support of Taylor Swift, but most notably, Corinne Bailey Rae, Lily Allen, and even Nicki Minaj gave her an honorable mention in an Instagram comment recently. Feel free to pause the screen right now so that you can read their messages. And then another update that happened is that it was reported that a source close to the situation, whatever that means, Scooter Braun reached out to Taylor's team privately last Monday. No clue what came from that or if we'll ever find out. I gotta say though, I do think it's really weird that it has been radio silence on Scooter Braun's end and Taylor Swift's end on this. I really do want and feel like we deserve Scooter's point of view on this. If you follow him on Instagram, it's very clear that right now he's just trying to make it look like that his life is sparkly, perfect, squeaky clean. He's reposting people talking about what a genuine guy he is without actually addressing the issue. Shady! Sorry, it's true, but like, I don't know. I wonder if we're ever gonna get closure on this. I really hope that we do. And like I said in last week's TST, the deep dive into the situation, I wonder if he'll sell the masters back and try to come out the hero or something. I don't know. But since last week, there have been some pretty startling discoveries and rumors going around that I'm gonna touch on with you now. Again, I have no idea if there's any truth behind what I'm about to tell you. All I know is that everyone online seems to be talking about it, so it's worth a conversation. And bring it up to you guys so that we can debate it in the comments if it's real or not, because I kind of think that it might be, personally. First, there's a screenshot that I took of a tweet that went viral around the fandom, and I wanted to read it to you. It says, an employee from Insider has reported that he was paid $20,000 to post wrong news about Taylor. He said Scooter paid him so he could clear his image up. He also said that Scooter paid $10,000 to $20,000 to over 100 media outlets to post wrong news about Taylor. And then the bottom part of this tweet has a screenshot of an article by Complex. And guys, when you go to this article, it is just a gross, disgusting piece of journalism. It basically just paints Taylor Swift as this whiny victim and brings up the whole 2016 takedown between Kim Kardashian and Kanye West, and it's gross and ugly, and I honestly, I don't know if this is true or not. This is like all alleged, but here's what I do know. Scooter Braun is a PR mastermind, and he knows what he's doing in this type of situation specifically. And I also know that this article by Complex still exists. You can go look it up if you want to. It's just, I don't know. I don't know how that journalist can sleep at night because it's kind of shady. There's also been a lot of rumors about whether or not Taylor Swift owns the recordings or the publishing rights. I did touch on that in last week's TST deep dive, but I wanted to read this tweet to you. According to Financial Times, Taylor does not own her recording, but she does control the publishing rights to her music because she writes all of her songs, meaning she could complicate Mr. Braun's ability to use her songs in television commercials, films, or elsewhere. I find this tweet and quote from Financial Times actually really interesting because somewhere else online I read that Taylor Swift would not have any say in Scooter's ability to use her old music in music, television, or anything like that. So I'm really not sure what's true here. But as I explained in last week's TST, because Taylor Swift is a writer of all of her songs, she still does get a percentage every single time that we stream her old albums, that she plays a performance live. She does get a cut. It's just not as big as Scooter and Big Machine's cut. And then here's probably the most startling discovery that happened between now and then. Because of the amount of huge media outlets that have been talking about this, I think that this is true, and I don't really fully understand the situation, but let me just read you these series of tweets. The Twitter user NY Doorman tweeted out on July 1st, wow, so part of this deal with Scooter Braun is with the Carlyle Group. So currently the group that funds genocide in Yemen also owns Taylor Swift's music catalog. Now when Taylor's music gets played, it indirectly helps fund the murder of tons of people. Fun. That's a really, really hard tweet to read. And from that tweet, another Twitter user retweeted it and said, just in, turns out Scooter Braun's company Ithaca Holdings, which recently bought Big Machine, has Carlyle Group as a shareholder. Carlyle Group is notorious for funding genocide in Yemen, among several other atrocities to humanity. Shame on you, Scooter. And no, this is not a baseless shenanigan. Carlyle Group is one of the reasons that made the huge purchase of Big Machine Records possible. And then this Twitter user goes on to link all of these articles backing up this statement. Oh my God, I don't know why more people aren't talking about this. I feel like, God, if I were Scooter Braun, aka if I was a horrible person, I would have to, do a cover paged interview talking about this. I feel like that's gonna be the sense of closure that we get. I really hope that it's not, but knowing him, I feel like he's gonna do that. And you know, what some media outlets wouldn't give to like splash Taylor Swift's name across their headlines, painting her in a negative light again. It just makes me really sad. I really hope that doesn't happen. I hope that Taylor Swift is able to regain access to her masters. But again, guys, she's made peace with the fact that she might not be. She has said it multiple times. She chose to bet on her future, not on her past. And that could not have been an easy decision. This is a really messed up situation. Apparently the Carlyle Group deals with like the oil industry and drilling, and in that they also have like military arms, so that they are actually like selling guns to people to fund the genocide in Yemen. I wish I was more knowledgeable on this particular subject. I'm really not. Maybe one of you guys is out there and you guys can enlighten me in the comments down below. Please let me know, because this is just really disturbing, messed up, effed up news. And I don't know why more people aren't talking about it. It's been a full week now since Taylor Swift's Tumblr post, and not much has come from it, besides other people coming forward in support of Taylor Swift or in support of Scooter Braun. I do hope that something comes from it, but also at the same time, I really don't want this to like cast a negative shadow over the TS7 era that we're all so excited for. That's supposed to be all about happiness and sunshine. And then there's other part of me that's like, what if Taylor Swift goes back and writes another song about this? I could see that. I really, really could. I just think it's really nasty how people are making the situation about themselves and not even about what Taylor Swift is trying to talk about. This whole thing is between Taylor Swift and Scott Borchetta more than it is Taylor Swift and Scooter Braun. If Scooter Braun's wife hadn't have said anything, like the annoying little thing that she is, this conversation would still be about Taylor Swift and Scott Borchetta. Taylor Swift's lawyer, Donald Passman, told People in a statement, Scott Borchetta never gave Taylor Swift an opportunity to purchase her masters or the label outright with a check in the way he is apparently now doing for others. He's essentially saying that when Taylor was like, hi, I want to buy a big machine, or hi, I want to buy my masters, he was like, okay, here's the price and here are all the clauses and all of the conditions and all of the fiery hoops you'll have to jump to do that. When Taylor Swift said no and Scooter Braun says, hi, I would like to purchase Taylor Swift's masters and the label, Scott Borchetta went, all right, here you go, here's a number, goodbye. I don't know if there's any other contingencies, I don't know the clauses, I don't know. But essentially, Scott Borchetta wasn't going to do anything to let the most valuable thing to ever happen to him slide out of his fingers. And it's messed up, and I really want people to be highlighting that. But I'm stuck in this weird place of, do we move on or do we continue to talk about it? I don't know where to go from here. I really don't. I want to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments down below. And in more happier news, I'm excited to say that TST shoutouts are back. This week's shoutout goes to my Instagram follower, Starbuck Lover Swifty. When I asked you guys what your happy place is, they said, first of all, love the video. Thank you. My happy place is just when I'm in a quiet setting in the car or in my room and listening to new music. Different music can encourage me and give me some different interests. I also love to sit down and learn some lyrics. Who doesn't love a new good song? By the way, love you and your TSTs. Thank you, and I so agree with you. Sometimes whenever I hear like a brand new song on the radio or on Spotify, I will go online, like usually pretty immediately, to look up the lyrics because sometimes the meaning, the translation can get like lost in the melody. And so yeah, I totally agree with you. If you want to be next week's video shout out, make sure you follow me on all of my social media handles. Go to my Instagram, comment on my most recent post what your favorite summertime activity is. I personally just love being outside and playing guitar and having a beer with friends and just anything on a patio with dogs. All the dogs in the world. That's my favorite thing to do in the summertime. If you want to be next week's video shout out, see your name up here. Go to my Instagram and tell me your favorite thing to do in the summertime. All right guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. There will be a Storytime Saturday this weekend. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be me and my friends trying out Australian candies and snacks that one of you guys actually sent to me to my PO box. Absolutely love it, so stay tuned. That'll be my Saturday upload. Get excited for it. And I love you guys so very much. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.